Welcome to our presentation of 123 Synchronizer for ACT and Outlook Exchange. 123 Synchronizer is a middleware that synchronizes ACT, contacts and activities with Outlook or with Exchange. In addition, 123 Sync also integrates the inbox and the sent emails from Outlook or Exchange into the contact history in ACT, therefore keeping track of all the interaction between the contacts and emails. So why is it so important to have the data in Microsoft Exchange? Well, Microsoft Exchange synchronizes with phones, the iPhone, Androids, Blackberries, or Windows 7. It also synchronizes with tablets, the iPad, the Android tablets, and the PC tablets, as well with other PCs. That's where Outlook connects to, and the web. And so you can access all the data in Exchange through just a simple web browser. As well, Exchange synchronizes with the clouds, meaning it will synchronize with other Exchange servers, it synchronizes with the iCloud, and it synchronizes with Office 365. So a regular Sync installation, you'll have ACT and then 123 Sync working with Outlook. And that will sync, for example, to John's iPad or Stan's iPhone, Teresa's Android, a regular public calendar for the company, as well as the secretary calendar, a Windows 7 phone. Paul's he likes to access his data through the web, so he actually has his data on the iCloud. And this is how the world as we see it. So you have a heterogeneous environment with all these devices all syncing with Exchange, and we just sync that data with ACT. 3 months later, the world's changed. So John used to have an iPad, now he has a Galaxy, and the Galaxy is syncing with Exchange. As well, the Android now is syncing with Exchange instead of having the iPhone. Or another Android has been changed, or the company is still the same. And Sophia has decided to go with 365 Cloud, where she can access her data just through the web browser, as well as, has a Windows 7 phone. And Paul has an Android. He had an iPhone 4 before. So although the world is changing and these phones and these accessibility components are changing, your synchronization solution is constant. 123 Sync offers unrivaled benefits in the synchronization solution. First is the single point of management. No client software, just one place to fix any issues if you have any issues. It's simple to maintain and implement. And there's no limitation on the number of devices supports because everything is syncing with Outlook or Exchange. Any device you bring will actually sync with 123 Sync and then into ACT. No client software needed. 24/7. So you don't have your desktop doesn't have to be turned on. You just all you have to do is put it on the server, just leave it on, and 24/7 you have synchronization. And it offers a full integration of all the contacts, calendars, and email. And wait, there's more. There's unlimited number of contacts and calendar items. There's no limitation on those. No duplicate creation. We do everything possible to not create duplicates. And users of our solution don't have the duplicate issues that other solutions offer. The system is designed for a multi-user synchronization, i.e. scheduling between iPhones, multiple users, everything. The system takes care of that. And offers also extended support of custom fields. So you can put custom fields in the notes section on the phones, so you can have extra data that otherwise wouldn't be there. Extremely fast to process. And it installs on a Windows workstation or on a Windows server. We support all the Windows servers as well as all the workstations and all versions of Exchange. In today's market, we provide over a 2-year period, the lowest cost of any sync solution out there. So what makes 123 Sync so different? We put the contact history, notes, and sales opportunities and custom text into the contact, also the activities. So you can open an activity and see all the details about those contacts in that activity. Also, individual customization for each ACT user is provided, which means that each ACT user can have its own different customizations just for that user, which makes it easier to customize the software for everybody. And the same solution will work today, tomorrow, and in the future, whether you have iPhone 4s, 4Ss, or 5, or any type of other iPhone, or computer, or tablet. They all are syncing with Exchange, and by doing that, you don't have to change your sync solution. Life is easy. So let's look at a couple of basic configurations of 123 Sync. What we have here is a desktop running an ACT client accessing a database, could be local or even remote, and with Outlook. So we simply sync ACT with Outlook and get the data there, and that makes it to the Exchange server. Another configuration we have is a lot of people have dedicated ACT servers, so we install 123 Sync with CDO, MAPI, or Outlook, and that it syncs with the Exchange. Or the other way, some people have dedicated ACT servers and they install 123 Sync with MAPI and sync an Exchange server to ACT. In addition, you can actually dedicate a desktop or a virtual machine just for the synchronization process, where you have an ACT database server, an Exchange server, and 123 Sync just makes them communicate with each other. In some cases, we've seen where ACT and Exchange are on the same server, and you can install 123 Sync in here, and that will sync ACT and Exchange on the same machine. And now to the more complex, we support hosted Exchange. So if you outsource your Exchange management, we support that. So you can have hosted Exchange and just set up 123 Sync to use Outlook to access the hosted Exchange machine, and that will actually sync everybody. Or you can have hosted database servers, ACT database servers. So you have the hosted Exchange and the ACT database server, and 123 Sync will just sync between the two of them. In more advanced configurations within the 123 Sync engine, we actually support synchronizing multiple ACT databases to multiple Exchange mailboxes. And there's no limitation on the number of ACT databases or on Exchange mailboxes. So you can get as many items from ACT over to Exchange and vice versa. So what do our customers say? Thank you very much for such a great product. Using it now for over a year and still working. Having the sync in one place makes support so much easier. Having all these people calling me regarding their phones not syncing was driving me crazy. Thank you, Tom. I'm amazed that we're getting ACT data to our 52 sales rep. 123 Sync is doing a good job. Wow, love you guys.